My name is Ted Lovejoy. I've been working with the Vein Centers since June of 2011. I went to the Vein Centers because I had what was becoming terribly looking varicose veins in the calf of my leg, my right leg. I've had them since I was 18 years old. Sort of lived with them. Never bothered me too much because they were in the back of my leg, but I think everybody else in the world noticed them. Fairly athletic person, always doing sort of high energy activity, and everybody always asked me what was wrong with my leg. They thought I was in the midst of some sort of injury. So after a long time, I decided I went to my general physician, and he suggested I go see Dr. Dickey at the Vein Center. The pictures of my veins were really bad. I mean, they weren't just mildly. I mean, I had about 5 or 6 spaghetti-like protrusions from my leg. That again, from my view, which was forward, wasn't so bad, but from everybody else's view, was, I think, pretty horrible. And we went to the Vein Centers, talked to Dr. Dickey and his team, and was very comfortable with the process. It almost seemed too easy. I showed up. It's a small office, very friendly. Didn't wait. Went right in. To me, that's very important. I've got a busy schedule. I think everybody has a busy schedule. When you have a doctor's appointment, sometimes you feel like, there are 5 other people that have an appointment at the same time. At the Vein Center, I went in. They brought me into a room. They started talking to me, doing the things that they needed to right off the bat. I called them the day before, and I was having some commuting issues with my family, which I think a lot of people have when they go in for a procedure. They got to figure out how you're going to drive, how you're going to get there. Do you need, am I going to have an anesthetic that's going to prevent me from driving? And they told me on the phone that, that they didn't think there'd be any issue. I drive a standard car, so I got to use both legs. And I told them that, and they told me that unless something was very unusual, there'd be no issue. I would just drive right away. And I did. I got up, they put an ace bandage. You have to wear a compression stocking with an ace bandage underneath it in the area that they worked on. And, it was really, honestly, no issue. Really got in my car, drove home to take the day off because I thought I was going to have to take the day off. And I felt mildly guilty, but, because I could have gone to my office. I easily could have been at my office. I asked lots of questions. Every single one of them knew the answers. They were all willing to talk to me, all willing to go through the process. I got in and out as quick as I could have. I think the only reason I stayed longer is because they were so friendly and they were willing to sort of talk about other things associated with the procedure. After my 1-week follow-up, I didn't have to wear the stocking anymore. I couldn't exercise, so that was a little depressing. But I was at the point where I could show off my leg, and I was lifting my pants up and showing everybody my new leg, and everybody was very impressed. And then at the end of that week, I was able to start exercising again. I'm exercising back to normal, no itching, no pain. No swelling. Nobody's asking me, what's wrong with my leg. I can't believe that I kept, my leg in that, sort of look for as long as I did. Because I look at my leg now and it looks, I'd say it looks 99% good right now. And that's only because there's a little bruising. I mean, the result is outstanding. In terms of success, I mean, this really was, once the final bruising is gone, it's going to be 100%. If I'd known everything that I know today, I would have done it earlier. And I had a particularly good experience with them, and I'd recommend anybody go there.